Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to take another test, and I just thought it'd be kind of funny to do an ADHD test. I'm pretty sure I have it since I've been diagnosed, but you know, I frequently make typos, miscalculations, or other careless errors at work. I do. Sometimes I accidentally don't price stuff, and then I put it on the wall. It's so embarrassing. Like, oh my god, today there's this, there's a scan handheld. I can't say what it is. I can say the word, right? It's a scanner handheld machine, right? And you're supposed to take your inventory doing that, so you count how many sandwiches are on the wall, and then you put 3 and you enter okay, right? That's what you do. I put it down because I was nice and decided to help my coworker because I was already out on the wall and she was really busy. I put it down on, what is it called? A cut fruit, and it had already been packaged, so it was like that slick package, right? So I put it down and it fell behind that. I didn't notice. So I left and my manager's like, where's the machine? Like, where's it at? And I'm like, I don't know. I left it out there. So I had to go out there and look, and it wasn't there. And I was like, oh my god, no. It was really embarrassing. We ended up finding it, but like I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to be the one to lose it. But yeah, let's just say agree. I talk more than others, or more than I think I should. All the time. I'm really bad at it. I always apologize at work. I'm like, hey, sorry if I'm talking too much. Just let me know. Like, if I talk too much, let me know. It's hard to find... I find it hard to follow along with lectures or long conversations, even ones I'm involved in. I do, because sometimes I don't care. Like, it depends on what it is. Like, most of the time I'm pretty good at it, but a lot of the times if I really don't care, if it's like statistics or some stupid thing, I'm like, I don't care. Then I'm just gonna go in and out and think of my own thing in my head. But oftentimes if it's like, I'm usually just waiting to say things, because I'm like, god, you're taking forever. I already know the point, because my head can click on the point, like, before you're done even saying it. I'm like, I don't care, like, I want to say my thing now, but it seems so rude. Let's do middle of the road. I often start tasks so late that I miss the deadline. Actually, no. I prefer, because of my anxiety, I do it a little bit early. But if I'm really anxious about it, like getting my driver's license, then I have a hard time doing it. I find it easy to sit still for long periods of times. Completely disagree. I'm literally shaking my leg as we speak. When someone asks me to complete an important task, I usually do so without being reminded. I don't need to be reminded because I write it down on a notepad, so I'm cheating. But I'm gonna say here because I have to have a reminder. Let's be real. I find myself avoiding tasks that require a lot of focus. Do I avoid tasks? I think I used to do it more, but now that I have a handle on my ADHD, I tend to be better about it because I know and I set myself time or certain times, like for the weekends, I try to do these recordings now, and maybe after 9, if my baby's asleep, then I'll be able to do more. So I think that as like an adult, I've decided that things are a certain way now, and I have to follow them by the letter of the law, and if I don't, then that's when I fail, if I don't have a check system behind it. I'm always losing my keys, my wallet, or other important items. Yes. Oh my god. Everything in my house is like black because I like goth things. I like, you know, dark things. Like, there's literally my clothes right next to me in this bin, and they're all black. Right? So if I put my wallet down, which just happens to be my phone case, it's black as well. It's gone. It disappears. It's just gone forever. And I keep putting it in places I would never normally do. Like the TV stand or whatever. I put it there after work sometimes, and I'm like, where's my phone? And I've already sat down on the couch, and it's just sitting there looking at me. It's the worst. Waiting in line is excruciating for me. Not really. I don't really mind too much, to be honest. When someone asks me a question, I have to start answering before they finish speaking. I was just saying I did that. Yeah. I don't do this because I learned that people don't like it, but I don't know, I don't really do that anymore. I don't know if I ever have, actually. I think that I was always taught to be patient in that regard. I have to do whatever pops into my head first, even if it's not the best choice. Not necessarily. That depends on what it is, though. Like vocal stems, yes, I just vocally stem, like blah, at work or whatever. I'm like, you know? but I don't always do what's in my head first unless it's fun. If it's a fun thing, I'm like, I want to do it right now, no matter what, because I have to get that dopamine, you know? But if it's just some stupid thing, like I should push that thing over, I usually have a check and balance in my head, so. I frequently abandon tasks halfway through because something else is distracting me. I have a check balance with that too, because I give myself time. Like, I will do so many things for, like, say an hour, and then I get like 20, 30 minutes to like look at a phone or do what I want to do. So I'm not going to say I frequently abandon that to do that, but I've seen people worse. If someone else is talking or making noise while I'm working, it's hard for me to stay focused. Huh. No, because I like talking. I prefer to talk and make noise and stuff. And I like noise all around me because I have that effect where it's like chaotic, where my brain will shut down and I can actually think. So I think for me, I'm like a little bit opposite on that. I get easily frustrated or upset. I've been working on it, but yes. I get so absorbed in my hobbies that I feel disconnected from the rest of the world. I have a dissociative disorder, so for me, I tend to throw myself into the hobbies so that I don't have to pay attention to the world. So I'm going to disagree. I usually pay my bills on time. Completely agree. And you know why? Auto-pay. That's what you do as a person with ADHD. You auto-pay. I feel uncomfortable if I'm not moving or just fidgeting my fingers or jiggling my leg. Completely agree. I can't even sit down for 2 minutes without, like, it's mostly my legs. I'll sit here and like jiggle my legs, or like I'll rock back and forth. As we speak, I actually have a rocking chair because, like, I was rocking my baby in it and she doesn't really need it anymore, and she prefers manual rocking anyway. She doesn't care about the chair. So I took this in the bedroom where I'm streaming because, you know, it's better. I often do things that I know are risky or even dangerous. I don't think I do that anymore. I find it easy to sit and do a quiet task like reading a book or watching a movie. Yes. Like I said, I need the chaos around me so that it calms my mind. I think that's why I like techno music and like loud music. I often butt into conversations I'm not part of. Oh my god. And then I get hurt because they don't really want me there, and I could tell. Like, that happened to me at work a couple of times, and I feel like, kind of like, well, why can't I talk? Or I don't know when it's acceptable for me to talk because it's like, it's hard, you know? So it's like one of those things, like, I feel kind of like abandoned or just not really part of a group because sometimes I feel like they don't want me there. Let's score it. I know I have it, but let's score it. Some signs of ADHD, not a lot. And I think that when I was younger, this would have been a way higher score. I was a terrible person when I was younger. I'm way better now. But, like, I think I get a lot of these tests that are like in the middle because I tend to be like, no, you know, I can't really make up my mind. But I like this test. Let me guys. Let me know what you got. Can I talk? Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I'm more ADHD or some of my questions didn't make sense? Let me know in the comments below. Have a good day.